This video that I'm doing is going to have some purpose right now. I was watching a video from someone that I know. I'm subscribed to him, and he did a video talking about what he's going through. And it got me thinking, you know what, I can relate to this because I've been going through some myself, believe it or not. So I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and do this video. You guys must know his name is Marcus Rogers, and he was explaining some things he was going through and some more. But there's a thing about what I can put on this video to probably relate to what he's trying to mention. For starters, what you guys don't realize is I myself do have times where I would argue about something. And sometimes when I argue about something, I ask myself, why is it I am not getting the opportunity to get even at that one thing? How come it's not happening? If you guys must know, I've always had this attention, this I want to get even, and it's Lucifer Morningstar. Him and myself have always had this attention to want to destroy each other. He knows it. I know it. We've always had that attention. I remember going to church one day, and then the days would come, I would come out, live my life, and continue doing what I got to do. There are times I'll be at home, I would argue and just talk in the sky and say, how is it I'm not getting the opportunity? Why is that? Why am I not getting the chance to be able to fight him? What is my role? And no matter how much I did, I feel like God did hear everything I had to say. The day came I was at church. This is the day when I was blessing myself. And before the church started, I remember talking to God. I told him, I was asking him some questions, and I told him, hopefully you can send me some signs. Oh, he did. When I walked into that church, you know how you're just standing there near the holy water? You'd be right there just blessing yourself, marking your forehead, and basically preparing for the day. God sent me a sign because as I'm standing there looking at my finger where I touched the holy water, ignited in fire. Next thing I know, I'm like basically looking at my fingers like, why is my hands on fire? And as it ignited all my hands in flame, like it didn't hurt, but it ignited my whole hand in flames. Next thing I know, I can see the mark of the cross lit up in flames as well on my forehead. And I told God, so this is your sign you're trying to tell me. Next thing I know, I'm looking at the sides, left to right. White stone torches appeared, lit up, straight all the way down across the front of the church, inside. God made his appearance right in front of me in the church in spirit. Now, he was talking to me, and he told me things I never thought I'd hear. as I'm right there going through conversation, and I was telling him about how I felt about not being able to fight Lucifer, and how I'm just upset about it. I'm not happy that I didn't get my ways on this. And I told him it has nothing to do with revenge. I just want to be able to put him on the spot, his spot, and be able to teach him a lesson he never forgets. God had his reasons. Apparently, and I'm gonna show you guys this image of a dream message he shared with me. The dream message is an image of him standing in one spot, and as he showed an image of a very dark explosion from in the background, and he's pointing straight at it. I didn't know what it meant. Apparently, Lucifer visited my mind. He explained the whole situation. The whole reason why Lucifer told me this, because he told me this in his words, why he was in my mind. He said this in his mind. Let me get this straight. The whole reason why he does not want you and me to fight is because he believes that if we fight, it can cause destruction to the world. That's something. Lucifer's like, that is something. All I know is when I go back, I'm going to be doing a lot of thinking about this. How is it possible that somebody like yourself, a mortal, can cause this kind of destruction? That is what I don't understand. That is a mystery part I ask myself too. How is it that if Lucifer and I fought, it would cause destruction to the world? And God told me he did not want this to happen. It would affect this world. So maybe there's more to me than anything else, after all. And this is where I can add this. Because as I just stood there and God was telling me everything, I kind of got a little upset at God, and I was telling him. Because he told me something, and I remember telling him, this has nothing to do with power. I don't want to be nothing like these guys. I don't want to be nothing like these devils. I don't care about them. I just want to teach the one person a lesson, and that's it. He is the only one I've always wanted to focus on. If these guys think I'm going to be afraid of them, then I want to be able to prove them wrong each and every day with my actions. And I told him, look, I don't want to behave like this person that you're seeing. I don't want to get upset. I do apologize if I sound like I'm upset with you, because I'm not. I just want to say what needs to be said. And this is what God told me. He shared these words, and I remember it clearly when he told me this before he disappeared. You're going to discover more about yourself that you never thought existed. And the more you discover more about yourself, you'll know who you truly are. That's the words I remember right now. And I kind of remember that. God knows I don't want to be a very nasty person. No matter how much I'm unhappy because something didn't go my way. But I understood why he's keeping Lucifer and I apart. Because there's something that Lucifer and I can do that's going to be very bad for the world. And I do not want to be a destroyer to God's creations. And that's the planet and more. Lucifer went back to where he came from, and I'm right here doing what I gotta do. So I guess the whole point of this video is, if you're experiencing something like I did, just know you're gonna discover more about yourself that you never thought you know. Either it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. Who's to say? But in the end, we had to apologize for our actions sometimes. because we we can do something without even realizing it. Every day, God knows I'm sorry. He knows I am. I am a disciple after all, and I know I'm experiencing so much every single day. But anyways, I guess this is kind of why I wanted to share this video, because after watching Marcus's video, it got me thinking, you know what, I can make this video and make some points, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just glad I got that out of my chest. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves and be safe. God bless.